to it. It is Cutter Pack Man here for Sim Sideline. We are getting ready to get into week 11 of the Colorado Buffaloes, year one. Coach Vince Howard getting ready to go up against the 19th ranked Houston Cougars. Just getting a little bit of maintenance out the way here. Um, Coming off a win last week, so trying to see what we can do here again to not have the season that goes down in the dumps. So we working. Let's see if I took. Soft sale. Can't get nothing with two. Let me try it. Well, I ain't got enough points to swing, so have to soft sell you on some stuff that we don't know. Alright. Yes, extra recruit. Alright, we did that, so let's go here really quick. Got our bowl game predictions here that they're looking at for the CFB first round with the top four, and then some random bowls, Pop-Tart Bowl and the Missouri Music City Bowl. I'm sorry, not Missouri City, Music City. Got our top five here in Ohio State, Michigan, Texas Tech, Oklahoma, and BYU. Two teams from the Big 12 represented. Let's see what else we got here. Heisman Watch, top four right there. I want to say that's just one Big 12 representative and the Kansas State quarterback. Big Buckets Award. We got ESPN as a number 2 linebacker possibility for the Dick Buckets Award. And then that Doak Walker, best running back in the country. Got our running back there, Richard Young. But let's get into it. Let's try to pull off the upset at home. What jerseys are we gonna wear? Is this a night game? I think we're gonna go with these. Let's see. Just need to see the time. Yeah, it's a night game. Stripe out, Gold Rush. There we go. There it is. All right, let's get it.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. A beautiful Friday night for football here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Houston Cougars and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, one of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock, really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the ball first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lewis. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and
take it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. Looking for a push on 4th down.
First down.
And they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Following that run,
I feel like
we have a player
the
who is
computer
shaken up.
was absolutely in my playbook just then because
Holly will let us know what's going on with him.
I came out in the passing formation and
That last drive was
they checked down to a running formation. It looked like
Just being better early in the downs on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down.
I was trying to throw that away.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Trying to run, it's Welsh. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside, it's Clinton. And he breaks.
Let's go, guys.
Touchdown, Bucks.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's straight. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cougars offense will now get its first chance with the football. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical.
There he goes. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And tell you what, watching Houston a year ago, man, they really did a great job on defense. And then when the run game was going and Connor Wigman throwing in the running game, they really could take off and play good games. Now, bringing in Hughes from Oregon, they're hoping to get now that 1-2 punch with Wegman, Palmer, that can get this offense to the next level.
You really do have to be impressed with head coach Willie Fritz and the job he's doing here in the portal, trying to bolster what he already has established. You mentioned the defense and you mentioned quarterback, but you know he wants to be physical. He wants to run the football. Mekhi Hughes is a guy that can help them do that, and so it's going to be really interesting to watch this Cougars offense this year as they try and navigate the Big 12.
Fires downfield. Nice defensive
defense.
play. Get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the QB and receiver are trying to hook up there on a curl route, but the DB just had better coverage and he knocked it away.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Got his man.
Yeah,
He'll be
let's go.
stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now it's back to work with his 7-0 lead. Running inside, it's Clinton. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front of that defensive line.
Takes the handoff. It's Young. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Rush is on him.
Oh, come on.
And he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougars!
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's the unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess what? They do have this. You've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time.
Interesting. Oh, catch the ball.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Broussard. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. And those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation. Throw the ball on the
Should have been an interception.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those lines going here in the second quarter. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it.
He didn't get it.
Down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains. If you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. They knock him down right there.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swinging the offensive lineman and then converging on the right.
Oh my gosh, he dropped the.
That's their physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at. 'Cause he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw. It's Beckman. Lions on the move.
Good defense.
The defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick. Was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay off to the 26.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that line over the middle. Because remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket. And they just let him feel like, can you fit this football in? Not so fast. Come away with it.
What the?
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Lewis. It's complete to the right.
Nice way to hold on to the ball.
The 13-yard line. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
It'll be third and long. On the gun on third down, Lewis. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
We gonna get in there, right here. Oh my God!
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. They're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play through practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Play clock was getting close to 0 and they have to run a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with
Oh, you kidding me?
As we reach the final 2 minutes of the first half. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. The run inside. It's Welch. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give it 5 on that one.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I'm going to have to put more guys in the box. I'm going to have to sacrifice the safety and try to get more ads going from the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem. The offense is long, explosive,
Next time I get in that situation, I'm pressing A. Because he was open. Or I got him.
That's why that one fell incomplete.
Here's Lewis to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quick release by the QB. Could not make his way to the corner. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Lewis to throw. And here's a fumble.
That wasn't no fumble.
Defense.
That was not a fucking fumble. I was throwing the ball.
Offensive linemen, when they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going long. He caught it.
Unreal. Unfucking real.
Make the play with just 1 minute. You see it time and time again. I think the gloves are so amazing nowadays. If you ever put these gloves on, Jesse Reese, you know what I'm talking about. You just put a hand up there a lot of times. It sticks to it. It did there. Nice catch.
Timeout Houston, their 2nd.
And they finna get the ball back. Oh my.
Pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. He wants it all. It's in.
Good defense.
He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. You know that ball's going to come out down there in the goal situation. They break up the football and make sure they smart it down.
Go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Damn, ain't no QB contain plays.
This defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that is exactly what you want on third down defense, man. You want to drop back, and you want to make sure the ball doesn't get pushed down the field past the sticks, and then you rally up and tackle. Now, it's sometimes easier said than done, but he does a great job breaking on the football, making sure he doesn't get the first down. Really good team defense.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. Throwing, Lewis. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with Memphis taking on the USF Bulls. And it's Memphis with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They've now won 8 consecutive games. It's one of the longest win streaks in the history of that program. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boulder. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys.
We could keep them over on third down. We might have something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hughes. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. That's caught, it's Broussard. He almost
Think he should have dropped that.
On that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side.
See?
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable.
They don't.
That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101.
They don't drop the stuff that I'm dropping.
See it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. There's some room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
How about my guy just get clipped?
Touchdown, Cougars!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
Look,
and it's incomplete.
that's what I'm talking about.
Like that, you might as well hang on to the
That's
ball.
exactly what I'm literally just talking about.
In the football game, those are the plays they have to make.
Like, how did he drop that?
Catches. They gotta find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they gotta start making those plays.
Lewis on the play action. This time it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Gets the back moving. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Tight end now in motion. They feed him again. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, man, you got to do a better job of taking care of the football. I got to know I got the 1st down. Running backs, this is job security. You better handle that thing well, Paul.
And because of that, David, you might see another running back jog out in the field the next time this offense takes it. We're seeing a lot more of that around college football now. There's a lot of committee.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Give me the ball back. Thank you.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Lewis. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lewis wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. He makes a catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. And receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there.
Finding some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give...
Snags it, and there's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out.
All right, defense.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. To the air, it's Beckman. Pulls it in, it's Walker. They stop him almost immediately.
He undercut the ball, did the right thing, but didn't complete the play.
The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That one never had a chance.
Give it to me!
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
And man, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Just feeds the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short.
If he wasn't a jitterbug,
After that run, there is a player
I would have went up the hole on the right side and got a first down.
shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short.
Good defense. Oh. Why were you not going to block the guy in front of you?
Here on the Buffalo sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
All right, Ollie. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Fumble. God damn it. Our ball.
Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of the receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Escapes the pressure to his right. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Through the air. It's Beckman.
God damn.
Touchdown Cougar. The finisher, the exclamation point on that
Now you telling me that
That's step one.
he caught that for one?
Getting in the end zone now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, get the football back to get back in this football game.
Feel like number 30 should have got a hand on the ball and it should have been incomplete. But okay.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The handoff, keep working on that clock. The Cougars will use their first time out here. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Play fake, Lewis. It's complete to the left. Timeout, Houston, their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation.
Makes a grab and room to run. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. And the Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Fires quickly. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And that one's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Trying play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And this This is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd.
Snags it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, the offense shows
That wasn't the cheapest shit ever.
They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
It's caught.
Fuck out of here, man.
Good, and now it's a 3-point game. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lewis, pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up.
Cheapest shit ever.
Winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. It's
Of course it's intercepted, but
he's done that this year. The defense making a play to
whatever,
put an
man.
exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do
You
it.
make the right read and you still
How
get
about the
cheated.
defense coming
Fuck
up
this
with a
game,
big
man.
Play late in this football game, offense trying to put something together, but man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard.
They hold
Bad
all the
news, though,
time
David,
and
they got
nobody
a lot
gets to the
of
quarterback, but yet every time for us, somebody gets to the quarterback. Then you throw bloopers up that turn into interceptions, or you get a fucking fumble that's not even a fucking fumble.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I bet you we had 1 sack all game. One, see? Cut it back, man. Out. Sim sideline. Peace.